Hey guys, welcome back. This is Rocky. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch, and I wanted to give you a little demonstration of the ARK and all of its glory. We're going to do a quick little rundown, start out tutorial video for it, so I can point out some of the basics and things to look for. So when you start out, you're always going to make the new character and hit Create Survivor, and it's going to put you on a beach, which is, you're always going to start on the beach. You're not going to start in the forest or anything crazy. So the first thing you're going to want to do is grab a rock, or a stone as they call it. I'm so used to saying rocks. So you're going to want to grab a stone, and you're going to want to punch one of these trees. Let me grab the stone first. Seems like they're few and far between over here. Usually it's like this. They're everywhere. They're not hard to find. You can see how many are lining the beach. So then you want to just walk up to the next tree that you see, and we're looking for some wood here. We want to get some wood. We're going to get mostly thatch. Whenever you hit it with the fist, it's going to get you thatch. But every once in a while, you will get some wood. So that's what we're looking for here, and that way we can craft our first tool. Okay, so we got some wood. So what we want to do is go into our inventory. The default key is I, and here's your inventory. These are the items that you're going to start off with. For anybody getting in early, you're going to have the founder saddle skin, and then you'll always have the specimen implant, and then whatever you collected. Craftables tab is up here, so there's two different tabs, what you have and then what you can craft. So under craftables, you can see now that the stone pick is available to craft. So you can either click craft down here or just double click it, and that will craft you a stone pick. So now you can go back to your inventory, and there it is. So drag it down to your bar, your quick item slot bar, and now when you close your inventory, you're going to be able to see that it is down on the number 1 key. So you're going to use this on a couple more trees. You're going to collect a little more thatch, which we're going to need later on, and the wood. So you get a little more wood using the pickaxe, and then of course once we craft the cool, we already leveled up. The first couple levels come pretty quickly. So go back into your inventory, and as you can see, there's no axe there yet. Now you might be asking why. Well, because that first level that we got is actually how we're going to unlock it. So in your inventory, you'll notice on this side it says that we leveled up at the top, and then it gives us some Ingram points and then some stats. So what you want to do is kind of pick. I've been going more with melee damage and health, just because it doesn't seem you can balance food and water, and it doesn't seem like there's a huge issue with weight or stamina early on. Especially if you're staying close to camp. So we'll just put it in the health. The health goes up 10 at a time, and then it'll bring you to this screen. This is where you spend your Ingram points. So the first thing you want to really unlock is the stone hatchet. So you want to learn that one, and you can go ahead and do the campfire too. Obviously you have enough, so we'll just do both of those right now, and go to craftables, and there it is. Now it added the 2 other items to your inventory. Or your craftable list, I should say. So what you want to do is you want to go over to one of these large stones. Now some of these stones are going to be metal, and you're not going to be able to mine them until later on in the game. But what you want to do is, it's like this one here. This one we're going to mine down to get all of the stone, and what we're actually looking for is flint, which we're getting. Okay, we got 3 flint so far. Flint is the valuable resource. Now all these trees do respawn. The bushes and trees all come back and respawn once they're destroyed, so that is a huge benefit. It makes it feel like you're actually, man, look at those rocks, they just go flying. So basically you can go back into your inventory, and you're going to see that the stone hatchet is now available. So we're going to craft ourselves a hatchet so we can get some more wood and collect a few more stones. As you can see, we need 16 stone for the campfire. So we're going to make a fire, and I'll show you guys a little bit about the food. Before I do that, let me go back and put the hatchet down on my bar here. And now once you hit trees with the hatchet, of course, you're going to get a lot more wood out of it. You can see it's all wood. You'll still get a little bit of thatch, but it's mostly going to be the wood. Now to scavenge from the bushes, you will need to scavenge and keep your food up with berries every once in a while. So to do that, you'll notice when you try to hit E on the bushes to scavenge, it says equipped fists or a torch. So you'll have to put your hands up, and by doing that you can just hit the same key that your weapon's on, and it will get rid of it. So now you can hit E, and it will take all the stuff that's there, mostly fiber, and you'll get berries as well. Now the fiber, just hold on to that. We'll need that in a little bit, especially for the slingshot, which is an amazing first weapon to kind of get, you definitely want to try to get there. So you can see all the berries and such. Now, when you open your inventory, this is, it's just going to keep stacking up. So the narco berries, you don't want to eat those. Save those. Those are valuable. These ones, the azul berries, the amar berries, stem berries, you don't want to eat. The tintos, I usually put 2, down on my bar. I usually keep 2 berries there, but now you have access to be able to eat them, and that will keep your health up. Now over on the side, you can see the little chicken leg is your health, and then of course we have the lightning bolt, which is your stamina, and then your health and water and weight limit, and that's about it. Now this guy we're actually going to go after. These guys are hard unless they get stuck. I mean, they're going to run away. They don't attack you, but we do need the hide off of it. So we're going to go after it right now. So what you need to do is just put it down, and then you will be able to use the pickaxe on it, and that's going to get you some raw meat and some hide. If you want to get more hide, just use the axe. Now you can see how much more hide I got compared to meat. Whereas if you want the meat, use the pickaxe. So quite a bit of hide in that one. So we will. I'm going to open up my Ingram points. Now we haven't unlocked it yet. You can see it's level 5 for the slingshot. So what you'll want to do is unlock that, and then you will be able to make a basic first weapon. So let's go ahead and craft the campfire, and I'll show you guys how to cook the meat that we just got. Meat is pretty much the bread and butter for the food side of things. You definitely want to make sure that you always have some meat in your inventory if possible. Let me open up the craftable side, and we're still missing 1 stone. 1 stone. 1 stone away. Okay, so now we're going to open up the craftable side, and there's the campfire. So I'm going to put the campfire down in my inventory so that way we can craft it, or excuse me, the item. Now that's another important thing too. You'll notice you can drag the recipe. It doesn't actually drag the item down, it drags the recipe for the item down. So that's helpful later on when you're doing walls and such. That way you can see exactly, you can just make them right from your quick item slots and not have to go through craftables at each time. But we'll save that for another video, and for right now I'm going to put the raw meat down here, and we'll make our campfire. So let me grab the campfire here, and now it works just like with anything. You can just place it wherever, assuming you have room for it. And we're just going to stick it right here in the shade of an old palm tree. Now access the campfire. Now to do this, you're going to want to put the raw meat that you have in wood, and obviously now you can light the fire. Quick and easy. They make it really quick and easy. Now you'll notice the food does spoil. You can see it says in 7 minutes and 50 seconds it's going to be spoiled. So you do have a time limit, and that's not the whole stack. Only 1 at a time spoils, and then it's another 10 minutes or whatever until the next one. So it goes slowly, but it does. Once you log out for a day and come back, everything's gone. So next you're going to want to just wait for the cooked meat. As you can see, it brings it right over, pops it right in the same spot. You're also going to notice charcoal starts popping up, like right there. The charcoal starts forming. So that'll be useful later. So definitely hold on to everything. That's what I learned early on, is just to hold on to all of your resources, and that should take care of you. So the food, you're going to hit the number key. It's going to eat it, and that'll keep your food up. The water, the hydration right now, the easiest in the beginning is just to go out into the water, and as you can see, it just fills it right back up again. You do have a weight limit. You can increase it later on by adding attributes and skills down here into your weight and your crafting speed and different things. So there are some other interesting things there. So you're going to level pretty quick in the beginning. The first few minutes is going to go pretty quick, and you're just going to want to use those Ingram points to essentially unlock the armor. The slingshots, like I said, is one of the most valuable things in the beginning. So as soon as you get to level 5, definitely have all the resources ready and stuff to make the slingshot, because it will help you big time. Now the easiest way usually to get meat is off the little dodo guys, but in this case, if you can get the parasaurs, why not? Go for those each time. It looks like there's some action going on up here. So you won't be able to make it too far until you get noticed by meat eaters. If that happens, it's going to be a bad day. There's really no way to outrun some of them, and when you die, you lose all your stuff. You have to go back and get your body within like 10 minutes. Otherwise, your stuff's gone. So sometimes that's not possible. Me, myself, I've been putting it into health and melee damage. The melee goes up 5% at a time, which is cool. And then if you can see, it gives you more Ingram points here when you level up. So what I'm going to do is, this time I'm going to unlock the shirt and pants. That way I'm not running around naked, or almost naked. So I'm going to do the shirt and pants and close that out. And now if you go to craftables, you can see it added 2 more things to our inventory, or to our craftable list. So the fiber is going to be pretty valuable. If you hold down E, as opposed to continuing to run around, it will actually just auto mine the plant. It just auto harvests it, so to speak. And the narco berries, just definitely save those. Those are so valuable later on with the taming. We'll get into that in another video. Looks like, okay, let me see here. Looks like there's some exciting fun up there. I'm gonna go mess with it. So the shirt's here. It's now craftable. So you want to craft one. Go to your inventory and it'll pop up over here. Now that's 10 armor for each piece, all the way across. So having the armor on is definitely going to help you out. Now if you're playing with a group of people and you want to make your tribe, you can just go up to tribe manager here and name it whatever you want your tribe to be, and it'll list who's here, and you can rename it later on and so on. So that's a quick little tidbit about the tribes there. So close this. Now that's the armor, that's the cooking. We covered some of the basics. I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown. This game is quite addicting, actually. Once you get into crafting the bigger buildings and such, I'll show you on right here. As you go down, you can see here are the harnesses. That's a flare gun right there. These are leather armors. I mean, everything upgrades on itself. The tools included. You also get iron tools later on, other types of guns and such. So it is it takes quite a bit of work. I've been grinding on my other save for a solid 15 hours, and I think I'm around level 25 or so. So now these beams of light, these are, you can see that thing coming down, that little pod. You can only open these at certain times. You got to be a certain character level to open them. So they come down slowly. You'll see those lights off in the distance. Usually they're not worth running towards until you're like level 30, because chances are you're not going to be able to unlock them anyway. There are some level 15 ones, but overall, I mean, it's going to be something that's going to be a risk either way, especially if it's far from base. So to combat the coldness, by the way, you'll see down in the corner you start getting the buff for the coldness. You're going to want to just craft a torch. That's the easiest thing to do there. It's another thing to craft in the beginning. And then that way, once you equip it, it's going to take that icicle thing away, so that this is your warmth. So that way when you're running around, you know what I mean? You don't have to worry about it as much. So let's see what level this thing is before I finish up. Just curious. It's cool we came across this. It was just randomly dropping. So level 25 to open this one. It's a supply crate. The last supply crate I found that I opened in my other game, it was a bunch of aqueduct tubes and stuff, so you can run water to your house. So some interesting things. They're adding a lot more to it. They already have underwater caves in the game, as well as in the mountains. Sometimes you'll find caves. So the best thing is just to stay close to your main base, your fire, and just start building a shelter. And that's about it. Every once in a while, you still got to do our business, even in the gaming world, right? Alright guys, I'm going to sign off. This has been One Rocky. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I'm going to put my link down below. I stream a lot of different games, a lot of survival games, so I would appreciate seeing you guys over there. And as always, rock on everybody. Thank you for watching.